Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I want to say happy birthday to Aries and I'm going to be doing Aries cards today. It's going to be the Celtic cross, which it pertains to yourself, your current self, your higher self, what blocks your potential and your family patterns, personal issues, consciousness, desire, lesson, and advice. Also, I'll be breaking down uh, each card and what they mean. So, this is my representation to you. I will have to move some cards. I will have to move some things in order to spread the card. Is a 10 card spread, which means it represents you, the situation, what surrounds the situation, what is challenging in the situation, and also what are your influences, what and the outcome, your hopes and fears, and everything is essential to that. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just move some of these are nice things. Going to be, so I have my 22 today. My 22 would be this. Now this is Saturday. This is the checks. And like I say, the crystals bring much energy to the situation and stuff like that as well. But before I begin, I would like to say my little ritual I always say. And bear with me as I go ahead and go in. Archangel Michael, please surround us, guard us, God protect us against any and all negative energies or against any negative energies or entities or unseen, unknown, or known. I ask that all angels assist Archangel Michael to guard us and protect us from all ways up, down, side by side, under of any negative or entities that is in not my best interest, but only the good positive energy that flows out of the light. I ask all of my angels to guard and protect my clients and viewers from any unwanted energies or entities, any known or unknown energy. Angels, please come forward and be part of Aries reading today and help me to create. I'm going to go ahead and burn the sage, which has been burning, but I like to keep it burning as well. And as I said, angels, please help me to create this sacred space. Also allow me to get out of the way of the if I'm sorry, getting it on today. Please allow me to get out of the way for the information you import through me to flow freely for the best and highest good to my viewers and clients. And yes, so, and then I got the sandalwood burning over there as well. So we all burn it up in here. Some good smell as well. So yes, and also this peppermint leaf that I always like to light with the sage as well. Okay, so it always takes like an hour of my time to do because I like to get clear the cards and all that. And if I have to clear my clear with everyone's cards, but with another card, I don't use the same card and the same deck as well. So yeah, and I have my archangel cards there, so I could end that as well with a prayer that you can use, and all you gotta do is get a white candle and just your belief, and then I'll tell you, what to do for the prayer or whatever, according to Michael Angel's cards prayers. And I have your cards, so depending on what we're gonna do here or the situation. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm just making sure it's just a state word and red at all times. Okay. And the lighter gets kind of hot still after a while. So yeah, bear with me one second. Uh, the Galactus leaf, I think this was called, I don't know if I'm saying it right, is a mint leaf like this. Yes. So I want to share that the messages that I get it for it would be through my higher self, my guidance angels, and all the deceased loved ones as well. Excuse me, all the deceased loved ones as well. I think they're calling here. So I always like to mention that. Oh, stuff right here. So yeah, I always like to mention that and just uh yeah. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going to put Angel the Archangel Michael cards on the side, and I basically like to tell you what kind of crystals and gems and rocks I have here from the earth. I like um, the energy that entwine with them as well. The This is a small version of the big one here. It is Selenite. And Selenite is a wardy, protects you from the wardy spirits and stuff that way as well, and gives you a um, clear, and it keeps the negative way, the negative and the positive energy in. And tamarine, this rock right here is very rigid, and it comes from the earth, and it just all traps all the negative energy in here, and then it portrays out to positive energy as well. So that's stone number two. And that's stone number two. Stone number three, the brown one, is for courage, voice, and things like that as well. So I like to call that the tiger eyes. People might know what it's that. Also, I have another black one right here, which is same similar to this one, but this one is a smooth more type, and it just clears, gives more clear meaning. And this one is angel. Not that angels are always around us, always here. So this is the angel gem, I like to call. And this one here just gives a clear, a clear picture of what's going on in the situation. So I like to have them spread here along this side because I'm going to have the spread. The spread's kind of big, so I'm going to have to put this back here a little bit. And and then we got salt in here. We got a little bit of salt in here just to make sure that all negative energy is out. We don't no unwanted energies here. So yes. So give me one second. Oh, yeah, okay. So if you want to get something to drink, eat, these also are as I'm learning as well, these are also all the same as well too. But I know they have meaning different too, but I know that more. And then I have all my the jade balances you out as well. Yeah. So I have them all in there, and I just like to have them with my crystal ball. So I just like to have them all out here so they can track all the energy and get a clear picture of the situation. And it is a situation as well. I also like to say this too. If whatever that I'm saying or reading doesn't pertain to you, then it's okay. It means that is this reading is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. And what that means that you might need a one-to-one personal reading. Now, at the end of the month, depending on who has been coming on my channel and subscribing to my videos and actually watching them in that way. And I would know because you would have to leave a comment. And every video that I see your name or your username that represents you, that's how I'll be the winner. So I would be having the, I will announce two winners. Okay, so this is just if you would like the free reading, I do charge, but I like to, and my readings are very reasonable, and I do follow ups as well, like every 2 weeks, like that. And yeah, so and I also do. You don't want me to do it like this? We could do it on Zoom. I don't. I don't really like to do pre-recorded, but if you suggest or you want a pre-recorded one and you want to download it like that, then that's fine. But I usually normally do mine on Zoom. If not on Zoom, I can do Skype. I don't do WhatsApp. It's okay. I can actually do it on Hangouts. Yes, Hangouts also too. And if you'd like, I can have 1-800 number. But that's basically, if you would just like to have questions and in that manner as well. I will not be doing a reading on the 1-800 number. I do my readings, and that's just to answer questions as well as like that. And if you want to set an appointment, that's fine. I and I work around your schedule as well too. So, I like to inform people about things. This is not my only channel that I have. I do have other channels as well. I get information on COVID-19 food and also like people stuff. And I do have a healing channel as well too. So, with you seeing my videos, you will see the other channel link pop up in one of my videos here. So yeah, and basically, I'm just kind of starting all over because my videos were hacked as well like that 2 years ago. So I'm trying to get back on board and you know, so with Aries, I like to I like to introduce myself. Um, it takes time for me to get on camera because sometimes I absorb people's energy and stuff that way, and it kind of like makes me kind of really tired. But so yeah, so sometimes this is why sometimes I don't I've been very busy lately that I've had missed calls and on my website. So this things have slowed down now, so things are okay, and I will be able to um, make appointments and things like that. So I'm going to put my email down below, which is just pure tarot uh, number two at gmail.com. Yeah. So and also I can. Um, I'm not sure if I can receive text it on the 100 number, but I'm going to look at all that and see. Okay, so and also I have a blog as well, and Facebook and Instagram too. So I'm going to leave all that information down there so you can see too. So yeah, I also do homemade candles as well. So yeah, so I do that too. So I just I do kitchen magic as well, but we'll get into that when um, things are accordingly. I was just trying to get it together. Reading your cards. So yeah, so today I'm gonna be reading Aries' cards. Happy birthday, Aries. And I hope you're having a beautiful morning. And we're going to find out what's going on, what's happening, what is up. So bear with me 1 second while I go ahead and shuffle the cards. And I like to shuffle the cards and like more than one time. So sometimes it's like that and also major cards too. And I say just kind of relax because it is going to take a minute and ooh, Well, okay. Sorry, what was it? Okay. First, I like to start off with my angel cards to see if there's any messages for Aries that Aries should know. Then we're going to take that card, we're going to put it on the side. And when I sometimes say, according to spirit, angel, it's all the same as well. So, and then when I pull out the card, it has a little meaning on the bottom. I'll read that to you. And also, I will go ahead and extend the reading as well to that one card. And these are my angel cards that I would be asking if Aries should know anything of, if there's anything Aries should know. Or is there anything as of now that Aries should know? So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards. Bear with me 1 second. And also, guys, I don't read reverse cards. I just don't kind of like feel take way. Okay, and angels, I ask, is there anything that Aries should know before I start the reading? Is there anything else? Anything that Aries should know at this point in time? Is there any messages that you want to get to Aries? Aries is the first deck of the tarot. Angels, spirit, is there anything that Aries should know at this moment in time? Is there anything that Aries should know at this time? So the messages that you want to give Aries. Is there any messages that you want to give Aries? Well, one card throughout. New partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So, new partner. So I look put the card there so you can marinate it, look at it, and that was the message from the angels that they want you to know. And as you can see, there's two, there's two unicorns there. No, it's one unicorn. There's an angel coming up. So, I don't know your situations as of now, but as of the angels set this card and telling you that someone might be coming, and it's kind of a signal that this person is it could be a partner in a business or a friendship or in a romantic sense. And when you meet this person, you be open to divine guidance and it direct you both in some magical ways. Um, it's basically that's your soulmate, and um, it's as your prayers being answered through other people, and there's a new part of your life that's becoming new. I guess he's sending you somebody instead of you doing it alone to help you with whatever it is in life, And yeah, so this is a good card, Let's see what the rest is. So the angels say they warn you that you might have some potential of having somebody in your life. Yeah. So I do the Celtic cross, and this is like for a week. Um, on your situation, but every day, as long as it's your Aries birthday, I'll be doing a reading. It might resonate with you, it might not. If you want further reading, then you can look at the links that I'm going to put below. You can email me and things of that nature. I am available. If you email me, it is it's better because then I'll know that you're interested in reading and stuff like that too. Yes. So yeah. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the cards and see what's going on with Aries. And I said, angels, please guide me into Aries reading and help me get out of the way so you can import the messages that I need to know so that I can import them out and have Pisces, I'm sorry, Aries reading well and accurate. And please protect us from anyone's energies or entities as well as my viewers. So, that being said, please spirit, this reading is for Aries. This reading is for Aries. Yeah, so I stopped the music a little bit. This reading is for Aries. This reading is for Aries. They want to know the situation, the outcome, and the fears and influence that they may have, the obstacles and the challenges, and the outcome of the situation. Okay, we got this card pulling. Mm. The Chariot. And we want to know what is the present situation, what's the problem, challenging the situation at this time, and what holds the past and what's holding the future, about his, also about their influences, external influences, and hopes and fears, and their outcome of the situation, and also guiding to interpret the messages that you have with you to so that you can receive it. Okay, so I'm going to stop because the cards are broken up. So now, card number one represents you. It represents you. Card number one represents you. So let's see if I can just put all these calendar there. And we're going to put the message over here. And okay, so this card represents you. Card number two that lays on the top of it is the problem. Card number three is the past, or where you're leaving from. Above. So card number one, card number two. You, the problem, and the past. And the card number three, I would. Okay, card number three. Now, card number four is the foundation. Card number five, and also I'll go deep into. So, card number one is you. Card number two is the problem of the situation. Card number three is the past of the situation. And card number four is the future. Card number five is the past. So we're going to put the past over here. Card number six. It's very hard to keep up, but trust me, and I'll put them up as well too. So we have card number five. We got card number six, unconsciousness. And card number six goes right here. Now, card number seven is your influence. Card number seven goes down here. So I put them up as I go, because it's hard to see the whole deck. So card number eight is the external other influence, which is the support. And then it goes up here. So they're like outwards. Okay, for a second. So I just move these stones. Move them out the way. Pardon, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, hopes and fear, and number 10, the outcome of the situation. So, yes. And we want to put the cards on the side as well. Thank you so much for having pictures with me. So as I put them cross, as I get them and turn them over, the ones you can see, I'm going to put them on as you can see in order. I'll take cards. And I like to put it the way it is, the Celtic cross way, because it's actually the ancient way that I use to spread. Now, the card number one underneath the number two, it's basically the indicator that it represents what is now in the present, as it's called you. The number one card is self solitary, is the God within you. So with that being said, it's card number two, okay, on the side. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and flip the card. The Four of Rods. The Four of Rods is the Four of Wands. So try to put something that I could just put it up. Let it roll. And I did have something before. Oh yes, so let's use this. Let's use this as the staff. Card the I'm sorry. Four of Wands, and it means as like a celebration or your new home, or maybe some conflicts at home. You can see it better like this. Huh? Yeah. Okay, so takes a little bit of a put it up this box here. So you can see it better. Okay, yeah. So yeah, as you can see, home. There's the house in the back, the vineyards, and it's like a gathering or a party going to be happening. Stability, and usually the car is based like wealth. It has its up and downs, and you're happy, relaxed, and you're like in a home environment. And the number four symbolizes stability and like a reliable foundation, and like balance and happiness. And that is the perfect time for you to get together with close people like friends or family, and without any special occasion, just have a get together. It's not in the COVID, but let's do it initiate. So maybe just have two or three family members over, just for old time's sake. And it's also known to reflect a period of holidays or when you and your family or extended friends come together. It also it suggests that you invite your closer friends for uh, dinner, share, laugh or two, or like a little get together, not too big because we got COVID. But yeah, that's what signify. That's what that represents you now. Also, I don't know if you would like a little bit more details of this card in the love aspect. It's if you're in a stable relationship built on a strong foundation of trust and support, and of course understanding. And this is the kind of love that's just not love between two people. It's love that is supported within each other and the community also. And also, you should be single. You may find love within these communities and gatherings. So, and in the finances of this card, it represents that you can be spending money on loved ones, and you might be buying gifts or taking people out, taking care of them or for drinks or different thing like that. And these are good decisions financially that you're making, and also you benefit in social relationships. um, don't go overboard or anything. But so as long as you spend within your means, then this card encourages you to treat those around you as well. So yeah, that's what this card is saying to you, and it's the situation. Well, it's the current situation now. Now, also, card number two represents the problem. Two of Wands. Two of Wands, a lot of wands in your reading today, which they're good, and it depends on what you see was good. So yeah, so you can see that he's holding the Two of Wands, He's looking at the world like, um, I guess you're just seeing what you okay, let me just get this together. You're actually like planning and um making decisions. You might be thinking of just leaving and taking risks. And this card indicates is telling you that if you are like planning on leaving or thinking about moving forward progressively, you are looking like this, like you already set out to achieve a practical task or things in that nature, and you turn an idea into a realistic plan, into reality, and you did that. So just leaving the plan and actually, achieving what you set out for, then that's fine. You know what I mean? But because it means that you're stepping out of your own comfort, like your cocoon, exploring new experiences, and in the beginning it might be tough and difficult, but the 201 encourage you to strive and push yourself forward. And also it means that you are beginning to realize um something of long term goals that you set for yourself. And you you strive to get what you have now and you're moving forward, you have long term goals in mind right now. So basically the 201s resolves in you making decisions, and in other words, you're either satisfied with your current knowledge or you're just moving forward and taking risks, and it means leaving out your comfort zone and exploring new territory in that aspect as well. And in your love life, you may be considering changes and making plans. And if you're also in a relationship, you have a chance right now to make adjustments if you're considering taking your commitment to the next level. And and only that, it also suggests this card suggests that great promises that you long to work for, and you envision what you want, and you put your thoughts into action and communication with your partner, and then you create a path together into the future that you both want. And also, you can make decisions together. And in the finances of of this card, um, the two of wands represents stability, and you're in a comfortable situation and steady. And also, you may be too comfortable that you're making plans for your long-term financial future. And it is a good time to make conscious choices without any fear or serious repercussion. And if you have access to money, consider investing in savings. Yeah, so that's the problem, that you're facing right now, and you just contemplate it. Yeah. There's one second. Oh no, I didn't happen. So well, so well. Okay, so we go down the side, and we're going to look down for a little bit. Let's put some water on there. You hear that? Wow. So we just have water. Yes, please. It burned down. Test kit. All right, so all right, so that's out the way. Things happen crazy anyway. So okay, with that being said, so that is the problem that you're facing now. Card number one. Okay, the card number three is the past. Nine of Swords. Swords is always cutting right to the point, as we all know, and it's the Nine of Swords. And you know, you can see what's going on in the past. And in the past, these are past events that has shaped your current situation. And this, gives us clear information on your influences in the past that had led up to you to this state of affairs. So I see here that there's a lot of fear, negativity, anxiety, breaking from the past, despair, perhaps some nightmares, and a lot of isolation too. And normally the Nine of Swords is often associated with fear and anxiety and all things that you worry about and keep you up at night. And sometimes, this card is associated with trauma, one which way we may be shameful for you to confide with anybody else, and and it also be psychological response that comes from experiencing trauma. And we never ever release from the entrapment. Um, the other ones of the swords we escalate into the nine of swords, where we are called by nightmares and of swords is one of the one that is mostly um, concerned with the mind and logic and the intelligence and communication. Also, the Nine of Swords, you know, is a destructive end to the mind, which turns inward outward. So, if you find yourself reciting all the possibility and all things that can happen to you, you're haunted by what could be. I sense a sense of repetition here with this card, and some event which has troubled you before, and one which you managed to either repress or run away from is coming back again, and you're sharing your grief, and you're providing an outlet for your pain, um, and you also may be carrying this burden with you, and you can find somebody that you feel comfortable speaking with, and also in cases where it's less about trauma and more about general anxiety or analyze yourself and think that this is a feeling that is within your control, or if there are others that like factors to contribute to your anxiety, concentrate on matters that you can control, and learn to ask for help. You know, oftentimes this card suggests that the fears are not as terrible as you think. They're in your head. You may be struggling with guilt or some kind of remorse or insecurity or maybe just trusting your partner. Um, you also need to understand that whether these feelings are truly rational or not, anxiety may be causing you to avoid looking at the problem and facing it head on. Also, um, you can find yourself that you can work through these issues if you're single. Past relationships can be a remorse of sadness and regret for you, and these feelings must be worked on before going into another relationship. And also, the card, the the, this card meaning the career aspect of this card means I see stress and more anxiety on your work situation right now. Maybe you're being paranoid and um, things are really not as bad as you think they are. And also, it could be good news, regardless of the circumstances. And you may feel like overwhelming now and reach to a point that your stress has become to external factors. Mm. um, you may need to concentrate on actions such as like searching for somewhere else to work or changing your career path. If your uh, if your stress is mostly due to anxiety, and you could develop some mental health issues as well. You may need to learn how to think more positively, and probably like shifts that may be needed, like your alignment. I talk about that in other videos. And if you want to talk to a friend or somebody that you know in work or whatever that you know that you can trust, they can probably give you an overview of something. And the finances under this card, you could be having a lot of pressure and stress right now, and you're feeling like you're worried that I don't know. But what I'm feeling here is that your own negative thinking will probably hurt you. So try to let go, try to meditate and let go of those negative feelings and have positive feelings because you know the law of attraction of them, you know what that means. But I will be getting into that too. And yeah, so, and yeah, because I do want to talk about law of attraction. It changed my life a lot, and I live by it. So, yeah, it was just, getting like frustrated here because you got everything that's going on. You just left some traumatized situation, and yeah, it's not easy, but your own thinking can drive you down. So stop it and start thinking good. So now, card number four is the future where you're heading at now. Ooh, so see the lovers, and you know what? That brings me to this, to the angel's message. Remember the new partner, and now in your card number three, the future. Yes, it's great. I love it. I just love it. Angel's message is boom, future, lovers. I get happy because I love angels. Angels will never steer you wrong, no matter what. And the love is a major arcana, and like I said, the major arcana is cards that is like screenshots of our life as we go through the journey of it. And look, they're really in love. That's great. I'm happy for you, Aries. So you better keep an eye out open. And I know, oh guys, this hers, this her, this him, this is him, this is him. You don't want to think about it like that. And again, it's, partnership. See that? Partnership. And let me read this card one more time while you look at the future. So, chance to meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated, saying that the spiritual world is not by mistake. The spiritual world planned this, and this is how you're going to meet. That's what they orchestrated to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. You've been praying for somebody to come, somebody real, somebody that you want to love. Well, now that you're set and you're stable and you're good, the person has come. They send it to you. The prayer's been answered. All you gotta do is wait. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them. How you know is like, is an instant, like, familiar feeling. It's a comfort. You feel safe with this person. Yeah, that's how you're going to know. Not by no looks or stuff like that, but that's by the feeling. That's how you're gonna know that that's the person. So sometimes you gotta spend time with the person to really see. You don't want to just make assumptions. And maybe you want to do a reading with me to go to a deep reading as well. But we're going to have to clarify things with the ruins, and see what happens from there. You know, this card, the trust and unity that the lovers have give each other confidence and strength, and they empower each other. Lovers is like harmony and attractiveness, perfection in relationship, a unity together, a more personal level on a level, and it's basically a card of choice between things and um because here's a level could this be now? So you might make a choice of your situation. It's more like developing your own personal belief system, regardless of what people think. Also, this card is like welcome sight to the any seeker is balance. It's a pair that work together well. On the other hand, because this card also symbolizes choice and choice of commitment, and also raises questions of how committed you are to the love, and you can also initiate a choice between love or work, love or family, love or friendship, or even sometimes your entire lifestyle. The idea here is to really like maybe you need to do a sacrifice that you have to do in order to have this love in your life. Yeah, the choice and sacrifice basically that you make will apply to your potential distant partner. So that was card number four, your future. Card number five, Nine of Wands. A lot of your almost your whole deck. Swords and Wands, really Wands. This one is the Nine of Wands. Yes, Nine of Wands. And this shows your consciousness on what you are focused on and what your mindset is. It also represents your goals, your desire regarding the situation, and your assumptions. And what is your assumptions are. Um, the Four of Wands indicate that you Nine of Wands so defensive. I'm getting like your persistence, like you're close to success. Nine of Wands, symbolize the life of someone who has undergone many trials, but through determination and will, they will be able to overcome them. It also means that a person has been betrayed and has become trustful towards others, and because of something that has happened a number of times, and also it might not be the first glance that you might feel hope is going to send. But I can say that there is hope and courage here, and someone or something is coming into your life that would change the whole view of your past struggle. And this card is encourage you that encourage you to take that risky move, because to take up that risky move, because you might be in for a surprise. So even if you don't want to, you want to do it because you don't know. You prepare yourself, and now you're ready to face these challenges that's coming your way. The Nine of Wands card means that you recognize that love that you want, that maybe you need some self improvement and sacrifice in order to get that love that you want. Also, yeah. So yeah, your consciousness. Take it away again. And now, in your unconsciousness, card number six, which card number six reveals what is truly driven in this situation. Wow, Five of Wands again, and the feelings and belief and the values, and that doesn't even understand. You don't even understand. Yeah, sometimes this card may be a surprise and can also represent a hidden influence. You know, something that's hidden that you're not aware of. Or what is before you also. And the number six cards associated with charity and chance. The card number six in its place in your unconsciousness. What is given is basically energetic. It holds the energies of karma, basically, of karma in the sixth position. Like I said before, that is represents that you've been betrayed, and you feel mistrust towards other people. This like it happened more than one time, and things are about to change right now. Someone or something, somebody's coming into your life to change all that in your past struggles. Yeah, that's what I see. Yeah, it's conflict. Hold on. Mistrust, betrayal, competition. You're competing against somebody. There's something going on that's right now existing, a conflict in your life, or something is like brewing, ministering, then it's gonna blow up in somebody's face. It also can mean that there's a problem in communicating with somebody, like a situation where no one wants to listen to each other, and there's no agreement, there's no understanding, there's just nothing. It's just and dealing with people that are not patient enough to listen to what each other got to say, and not only that, that wants to be heard. So somebody got to take the initiation first to communication because this is not going to get nowhere. And by doing this, you'll be able to address the problem, and everyone will be heard, meaning they, you will all be satisfied as well. And also, you may be taking the first step to try to initiate the problem and communicate. And also, flight wands means that you're able to face competition that you're not used to, and this could be at work, school, or you will meet people in the same that have the same ability who pose this challenge to you, and this lead to jealousy, greed, um, and envy. So your card encourages you to accept the competition and to improve yourself without feelings towards them, and you should learn how to cope with them in a civil way. You just accept the competition as a way of improving yourself without feeling you know, anything, any personal things, like any, yeah, I don't want to say malice, I guess. And it shows your personal struggles that you're dealing with on your own. That is a number of issues that's affecting you, and you need to address them in order to find a solution to them. Yeah, because if you don't identify the problems, I'm not going to be careful. It's just going to sit there. And yeah, card number seven, but not least, is your influences. Seven, the Chariot. This is a good card. This card came out before, but it's like I didn't really. I put it back because I thought I had to but it came out in your reading. And this is a good card. The number seven is your influence, your yourself, for what's influencing you at the present moment, and direction, control, willpower, and the the position in this card is laid down on the right side of the cross to represent constant connection. So your influences, your perception that can influence the situation, how it plays out. What belief about yourself do you carry? Do you expand yourself or you limit yourself? So it is basically somewhat in general relates to how you see yourself. And going into the chariot and see yourself is all about overcoming challenges and gaining victory to staying in control. Oh, yeah. And oh, sorry, my bad. I was waiting. I forgot I was online. And I had some cards come in, so I do apologize for that. My bad. I forgot I was on. This baby. Anyway, all right. So back to the chariot. So yeah, and basically it's all about. Oh yeah, I don't know if I said this. I'm so sorry. So basically, it's all about overcoming challenges and gaining victory through maintaining control of your surroundings and feeling confident that of your victorious situation, and basically strengthen willpower and critical to ensure that you overcome these obstacles and that lies in your path. And also messages that come like from the chariot makes you stronger and strive your goals to go better. And also the message here is to for you that you must maintain focus, confidence, and determination through any process that will be full of winding turns and detours, and have a plan or a project that you seem not to be sure about. The challenge shows that you should pursue the plan with a structured and ordered approach. Your bonus it will ensure you that you achieve anything that comes in your way. And yeah, you know, pursue the plan and as structure. So your card, you're reading very well, very good. And okay, so now external influences of the number eight in this position. Basically, the number eight in this position is thought. Who or what is supporting and encouraging you? How do people outside of the situation see it? It also represents what's the mind has manifest and your thoughts or feeling has preoccupied you. And in this card, it touches both your realms and earth, the sky, and it maybe influence you to break down or break through external influences. And and like I said, external influences is the world that represents around you and how it affects your situation and how you represent your social and emotional environment that you're operating in, and as well as others perceive you, how they perceive you. And there's the Queen of Rods, which is the Queen of Wands. And guys, the Queen of Wands, your whole card, your whole situation has been around the Wands. And the Queen of Wands, now, she's I won't say she's a major knowledge. It's a determination, you have courage, you have charisma, self assured, self insane. And it's a positive and uplifting energy that represents someone who is willing to be by your side and stand up for you. In the event that you are looking for a job, the appearance of this card makes me that a woman will play a major role in your career move. Generally speaking, in terms of your career, things are looking up pretty good. The Queen of Wands and questions of love also sends a positive energy for people who are searching for love. There's a possibility that you will find it soon. And when it comes, to your finances, there's a chance that you will be carried away on spending a significant amount of money, and also realize allows you that to keep your expenses in check, or you will regret it at the end. And in terms of health and spirituality, the Queen of Wands, meaning that you may begin to a spiritual hunger, a quest for a searcher, and also meant to set a person of extreme focus and a fiery passion. And at times, you may appear self-centered, and you have a positive and uplifting energy that represents someone who is willing to be by your side and stand up for you. So yeah, this is the influence now your external influence card number 8, but not least, Two of Cups. Card number 9. I mean, the position of this card number 9, it reflects to hopes and fears, what you allow to flow and what you resist, and it takes the position of showing worthy cause, worthy results, perhaps showing it's time to move on other things, and also one of the harder positions in the spread is to the point that this card can represent both what you secretly desire as well as what you may be trying to avoid. Human nature is often paradoxical, I say, and what we fear the most is sometimes what we also truly have been hoping for all along. So basically, when it might be good for you. When you think it's bad for you, it might be good for you. That's yeah. And then like when you're scared or um, you don't you're afraid to try. And like if you don't take that initiative, just go ahead and do it. You're never gonna know. How are you gonna know? That's just and ensuring that the Two of Cups here, um, again, unity, partnership, it's again a partnership that is built to one union for strong connection, balance, equal partnership. Some there's two people becoming as one. You might know this person. When you come to, well, I guess yeah, somebody's gonna become one. Not last but not least, the outcome of it all. Card number 10, the judgment. There was another second. Let me say this. So the judgment comes in this card. Sounds really thirsty. Sorry. You know, I always say time of stepping back and looking at yourself, being aware. It could be an awakening. Excuse me. Sometimes you have to reflect on yourself and evaluate yourself and your actions. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. It was just like, oh, they need that there. Oh my God. You got this. No, he just gave me one and then he left and then. I know. And then you know what? They look at this really. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it. That's what I wasn't looking at it. That's why. But it was short. That was so fast. All right. Yes. Thank you. I'm getting so much. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just getting so much shit today. Yeah, you know. I love it. Uh, yeah. Okay. So I am so sorry. We're having so many little interruptions. So judgment. Yeah. So that's what I was saying about the judgment card. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it means that you might be a period of awakening and self-reflection to evaluate ourselves and our actions. And it's just tough to, we can have a clear and objective understanding about where we are now and what we need to do in order to grow as humans, because that's what we are. We're humans and things can get difficult and understanding and what we need to do, also the judgment card appears in a reading. It signifies that you're coming close to this point in your life that you must start to evaluate yourself and indicate that you are in a period of awakening, like self-reflection, and you have a clear picture that you need to change and how you need to do it, and be true to yourself. And also, this can mean making small changes in your daily life and making huge changes that not only affect you but the people close to you. And the judgment card reminds us that we will be faced with choices that will have a effect on our entire life. And this card also brings us to mind that moments that taking action and change the course of your path for good. And this is your life path. And you may be having a moment where there's no looking back, and the consequences of those actions eventually will catch up to you. And this card seems to indicate that this is the time you may have to let go of the past so that you can move forward with your plan and have a new life. Also, in the love aspect of this card, you can take a closer look at your love life and figure out what needs to be changed. The judgment to love meaning indicates a time of self reflection, like I said before. And, you know, look at the issues of your love life or that you once ignored, and maybe now you can see clear. And when you have chances to make that communication, that change, and yeah, your past actions and your consequences, whether good or bad, are catching up with you now. If you made mistakes in the past, use the lessons you've learned to make changes for your future. And in the career aspect of this card, the judgment, you may be going through a period of time of looking at your path more clear. And this can sometimes come with adjustment needing to be made at your workplace or your position. While this can be stressful at these times and can bring you a sense of feeling, and if in your workplace, it also could signify that you may need to be more aware of how actions at your workplace are affecting others. Take some time to evaluate your behavior and see how it's been and what can be improved. And take responsibility for your actions and your part in your conflict that has been brewing. And your finances, you may have to go through a period of self-reflection when it comes to your relationship with money. Sometimes this means evaluating whether your financial habits have been hindering you materially in that situation, and is it making you change necessary things to do better? And are you someone that consistently purchase things that you can afford, or do you always feel lacking even if as your financial situation improves? New ways of thinking about your resources can come out. That gives you the chance to make positive improvements. So I hope that I have helped you in this well in this reading. And here you have it all. And also before I do leave this here, I want to do a clear of your cards. You clear of your cards with with the Michael Angel cards. And there's always a prayer there. And I advise you to just buy a white candle. It's very easy. Buy a white candle. Buy a white candle. Small, medium, whatever. You could buy the big one, start or something, and lasts a whole week. And so, there is a second archangel, Taurus, I'm sorry, Aries, axis you in this situation. What what can he do or she do, or what can Aries do to make the situation better, and what prayers she can use? Wow. So I like, oh, no, that's great. No, no, no. What is those out there? No, okay. So we can use those. And, and we're reading for Aries, and he will, I'm sorry, I can't even talk to you. What's going on? I would like to know what Aries should do in a situation, what kind of prayer, what kind of suggestion, what kind of advice can you give Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael? Take the first card to the top. Decide to be happy now. Wow. Decide to be happy now. Your prayer. Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all the goodness in my life. Overall, decide to be happy now. That's what we've been saying all along. From the angel's card message, you're going to get a new partner from the beginning. In the beginning, you're going to get a new partner somewhere else, because it was already originated. Yeah, so this is a very good card. Everything, and it just tells you that overall. And that is your reading for today. And if there's any questions, comments, or anything I should know about, okay, I really appreciate you. Thank you for looking, sharing, subscribing, and hearing my channel. I really do appreciate you guys. And you have a very blessed day. Also, today I'm going to be coming on later and doing another sign, and I probably just do like I said, Christ, so I'm kind of happy with them as well. So, thank you. God bless. More to be, and you stay safe. And oh, get that love, Aries. Get that love. Don't let it slip.